We're a global recruiting firm. We're one of the most well-known brands within recruiting. We help companies just hire the right type of people. It's different types of data that we look at. So, I mean, one of the reasons we bought this company called Claro, it's a labor market intelligence tool, was to understand that supply and demand and how that's changing throughout the time. And so the big thing about this platform was that it was very up to date versus some of the other tools that were out there. You cannot use BLS data. You cannot use some of those numbers that are thrown out there that we look at. They're so old that if you're making a decision based on that, you're behind the times. So for us, that was extremely important. We can see when companies start to hire. We can see when they slow down. We can see different industries, and we see that the differences between that supply and demand level. So if you have a company that's looking to hire certain types of roles within Louisville, Kentucky, and you know what, there's only 5 of those people in Louisville, Kentucky, you are going to struggle to fill those types of roles. We look at that, and that's extremely helpful for us in making the decisions, both for our clients, but also for us as well, and where we put our teams and our people. So I mean, we're looking at it now across the board. Within our Claro business, obviously leveraging AI for reporting and insight to be able to take large amounts of data and provide you some on-demand insight into some of the reports and some of the results. We're looking at it in the recruiting space as well. Can you leverage something like a chat GPT to develop more contextual communications out to candidates? Right. And so, and then of course, within the back office and finance and HR and legal, taking a look and seeing where we can leverage that as well. It's pretty neat functionality, the generative AI, on top of just the traditional machine learning and RPA and those types of things as well. So, it is a challenging time now for all different types of companies. So, working through that and positioning our company to be successful as we come out of that turn. I think the next big piece, and it's a hot topic, and we talked about it a little bit earlier, the potential of generative AI within our applications, within our product itself. How can it support our organization and, provide us quicker insights to be able to do sometimes management by exception for certain areas where you only, jump in when you're needed and you don't worry about the stuff when it's working right. And then, of course, can we reduce leveraging some of that AI functionality to reduce some of the transactional aspects of the jobs, so they can be a little bit more strategic focused. So,
this podcast is made possible by Ledge.